You can't tell me. You can't tell me this is not my hair. Anyway. But I think that this is perfect. This is the luster that my natural hair has when I straighten it. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. We're doing a hair review, but this is going to be the hair review of all hair reviews. So here's the thing. I am on a quest. I am on a journey to find the most realistic wig that I could find for hair textures like mine. So my hair is 4B, 4C, okay? And this series that hopefully I'll be able to expand and do more on my channel is about finding the best wig. So we're gonna be looking at different qualities. First, how it looks straight out of the box onto the head and how that compares to how my hair looks. Then we're gonna go into how it straightens. When the hair straightens, does it have a luster and a shine that is synonymous with the luster and shine that my natural hair would have when I straighten it? Then 3, we're gonna go into how it defines. If you add a little product into it, if you're trying to get a bit of definition, how does it react when that is the case? And then, of course, we talk about price. Without further ado, what do we have here? We have Hergivenhair. This is the first wig that I'm going to be reviewing. They have a bye-bye leave out V-part wig. And I love this because it is very beginner friendly from what I understand. So we don't even have to worry about edges being laid or lace. And I think that is a huge factor in what makes a wig look more natural, especially when you're dealing with kinkier texture. This is the Coily unit. Straight out of the pack, this is how it looks. Of course, it has this here that you can cut. You can add this band as well. I put on a wig cap. We're gonna get into part 1, how it looks right on the scalp. Of course, it is a V part, so we're gonna be clipping those right there. I'm gonna get it nice and close there. Okay. We get this, and this is just for the blend. You could pull out some of your natural hair here. Obviously my hair is in twists, so I'm using this rat tail comb, which will help bring out more of my hair. And then you want to tease this hair. And my trick is to go underneath a layer and kind of get that tease in like that. Okay, go underneath a layer like this and kind of comb it forward, and then let it, so by adding a bit of rise, you know, it helps. See? No leave out. Again, no leave out. So go ahead and clip it back in. Straight out of the box, we can see how it looks. So I'm gonna add a bit more fluff because I want to compare this to how my hair looks. Okay, no edges done, and it is plopped on. So this is the wig right out of the box. And I want to show you how my hair looks. So this is my hair and how I would typically wear my hair in a twist out. So I'm curious to know how you guys think it looks. Me looking at it, my hair in the mirror right now with this wig, to me it looks pretty on par with how my hair looks. Even the length, I chose the 20 inches. And I think even the length is pretty similar. This one obviously is way more dense, which I love, of course. But in terms of like the way the texture of my hair looks, especially when I do a twist out, which is what I typically look, this to me is spot on, and I could see myself wearing this and getting away with it as like my hair if I don't feel like doing a twist out, but I'm like, let me do this instead. So I think if I were gonna rate this right out of the box for this section of the video, I would give this a 9 out of 10. A 9 out of 10. Only reason I'm giving it a 9 and not a 10 is because my hair doesn't necessarily have all these coils. Because I do a twist out, there will be some parts with these like kind of coils and then other parts that have more of a twist formation. The beautiful thing about this hair is that it is 100% human hair, so you can do a twist out with it. Let me know your rating on how this looks compared to how my hair in the twist out looks, as you guys saw. Curious to know, and let's move on to part 2. Test 2 would be straightening. Got my handy dandy blow dryer here. Now the reason I wanted to do this part is because when I'm looking for a wig, especially a kinky coily unit, especially if it's going to be a V-part situation, so maybe I might leave a bit of hair out in the future. One thing that I've struggled with is finding hair that has the similar luster and shine to mine. So when I straighten the natural hair or the textures that I've had, the curly textures, they just look super shiny compared to my hair, which looks so much more dull in comparison, and thus the match is not great. So I wanted something, if I'm gonna have a curly unit and if it's going to be a V-part wig, does it look as similar in luster to my hair so that I don't have to do too much, especially as a person that doesn't like silicones, to get my shine to match the shine of the hair. So no products, again, straight out of the box, and we're just gonna turn this on and give it a go. So we got some elongation of the curls, but I would say that with a blow dryer, it's not necessarily straightening out like I would want. So we did a blow dryer test. Now we're gonna go into more of a straightener test. Let's see. So this is with a reversed blow dryer. We're gonna try this. We're gonna bring out the big guns. Pick up the big guns, and let's see. I would say is more of a traditional quote-unquote straightener, meaning that it gets up to higher temperatures. So this might be a better test. Oh, okay, wow. We're gonna keep going. Not straightening my whole head, obviously, but still wanting to see how straight can we get. So I like to start from the bottom. The first pass on the bottom, you can see the top versus this, okay? So 350 heat, to me, this looks more like how my hair would look if it was blow dried, which I actually don't mind because I don't really straighten my hair. I tend to blow dry it with the Rev Air, and when I blow dry my hair with the Rev Air, this is the way it gets. And so this would be if I were blending my hair with a bit of leave out with some sort of blown out style. This would be the way that I would want my hair to look. So that's perfect, but it's good to know that that has to be achieved with more of a traditional straightener versus an actual blow dryer like the Rev Air. So I think that's useful information for those that are interested in this wig. Now luster. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Oh, I love this. Oh my days. This is perfect. It's not super, and imagine, I have a ring light right here. So if it were super shiny, there should be way more light bouncing off of it, but I think that this is perfect. This is the luster that my natural hair has when I straighten it. And when you have a luster like this compared to other wigs that are straight, it could make your hair look really dull. And so it is such a beautiful thing. Oh, such a beautiful thing to see this. I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. In terms of straightening and the luster being realistic, I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10 because you guys don't know how much I've struggled. You don't know how much I've struggled, honey, okay? With the blending, this is it. This, 10 out of 10. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? I'm legitimately. And obviously this has no product, so it's good to know, because maybe if I added product, it would be more shiny. So if someone is looking for a shinier thing, again, no product, so you can add some shine. Me personally, seeing this luster, I will not be adding product. This is exactly what I need. We have to start reverting this. So, I know, I feel so bad. So that we can get to the next part of this test. But I'm very curious. Please comment down below your thoughts on the luster. Starting to revert, just like with our hair, it takes a bit of time to revert, but we're gonna come back and we're going to go to part 3. back for part 3, where we're going to try styling it. So with this portion of the video, I decided to style. There's many different ways that you could style it. You could do twist outs, braid outs, the whole lot. Even curls with flexi rods, curls with perm rods, the whole kit and caboodle. But I decided to try to see how it reacts with some product. So I have this, which tends to do really well on my wigs. I also have this random product that I found in my house. I would not use this on my hair, but we're going to go for a defining style slash some sort of finger coils. Now, I think a good marker of a good natural wig, especially one that is supposed to mimic the natural hair, is that it's able to work with product, obviously. What if you want to try something a bit different? What if you want to do a different style? So that's essentially what I'm trying here. Because I know not everyone just wants a wig that's a one-trick pony, you know? Some people want a wig that they can do it all with. Meaning, they can straighten it. Like I just did. They could plop it right on, straight out the pack, if that's the option that they want. Or they can define it by adding some products and bringing out another side of the wig. So that's what we're going to try here. Now I'm gonna start off with these two. Just gonna spray a bit of this on. Get a bit of the Camille Rose Natural on it as well. Okay, okay. We're getting some definition here. For the finger curl, we're just gonna take the finger in some sections and do that. So let me show y'all. Love that. And honestly, I'm just gonna do that throughout the hair. So you see we have the after here and we have the before here. So from what I'm seeing, this styles very well with little products. I am back and we are going to try a side part. Fluffing that forward a bit, and you tell me. I'm just going to take some time to fluff up the hair. I love the finger curls at the end, but I don't want them all to be finger curls, so I'm going to take some time, fluff it up and all that, and then I will be back to show the final result and give you my number rating on how it looks with this styling. Okay, did some fluffing up, and this is the look. Okay, so you guys see the material. Okay, I want some votes down below out of 10 how you think this hair reacts to styling. I used product, I used a brush, I finger curled every single chunk of this hair, and I will say that it was super easy to detangle, not much shedding at all, reacted very well to water and curling styling products, and you don't even have to use that much because I'm not trying to waste all my products on a wig, let's be clear. Even if they're my wig products, I still don't want to use them all. I don't want to rebuy those things because they're only good for my wigs. So I'd like to use a very small amount and it reacted very well. I think it reacts like hair, the hair texture that this would be, to finger curls, to fluffing, to product, all of that. Love it. So for styling, I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10. And then of course we're gonna round up with the price. Now, this wig, and I don't think Hergivenhair has ever been known to be a cheap hair or cheap wig brand. Cheap in terms of the quality of the hair that you're receiving, and cheap in terms of the price. So this wig, this unit, the links are going to be down below. There is a coupon code that can get you some money off, but again, Hergivenhair in terms of price, it's never been the cheapest brand out there, so do keep that in mind. Anyway, we're gonna stop there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tried to do a little something different, but also giving content that I would want to see, meaningful content for me when I'm evaluating whether or not I want a wig. So hopefully that's helpful. If you do get the unit, please let me know down below. Tell me all your ratings down below as well, and I will of course see you in my next one. Bye guys.